Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, let's talk about the Black Clover and how hype Henry. I wanted to call him Henry, but it's like Henry, like something shorter than Henry. But our newest, or I should say, probably our oldest Black Bull member, but he's been kind of just kept a secret at this point because of how his illness is. He's never been able to actually take jobs and go out and hang out with the others because it's not like he doesn't want to. It's more like his body can't allow him to, which, interesting enough, plays a big role into how his energy like works overall. Just in the grand scheme of he's draining their like everybody's powers and working it into the house, and pretty much I think that was hence why the house will move at times, is him just roaming around and once it's checking out stuff, or just the fact that it is like the place that Asta went to in the very like way early on with Noelle and Luck, and it just happens to do that. It just kept rotating at random. That might just be another fundamental thing that it does, as well as him controlling it too. So that was pretty cool to see that. Not only he seems like he could be the best secret weapon the Black Wolves have kept secret when it comes down to their base. I mean, literally, if anybody tries to come in and fight, they all of a sudden have someone with magic that only the Midnight Sun and a few of the members now have seen. We don't even, I'm not sure if Yami's even seen what he can do as to that extent. You know what I mean? It would only make sense if he did it with uh, no indications that they have drawn that line, that he has ever had to defend this hideout from anybody, including with Yami there and Yami needing help. Come on, bruh. So that, and the fact that Asta was not giving this guy any magic because he had no magic to give, that was probably one of the cool things that I found out, or that I was uh, weirdly enjoying, that Asta is just Asta. There's no other way to put it. He's invasive. Like, how are you just gonna go into someone else's room and start cleaning it up? And I'm guessing how slow he talks, he would get impatient and start cleaning it, before he's like, all right, you know what? While you finish that sentence, I'm gonna clean up around here. It's kind of dusty, he's just that little freaky guy. So to know that he's been going there every once in a while and straightening up, which is weird because if the hideout moves and stuff and he gets lost, it's almost like he might have found a way to track him, or track this room at least, if he's been visiting multiple times now. So I like that. Uh, and it kind of gives Asta another weird point of, why the heck didn't he tell anybody? Like, why was that something he kept to himself? So just keep that in mind. Like, if Asta ever runs into him and gets saved by him, or um, it's also kind of interesting, like when Asta's arms were unrepairable, why didn't he step out? Like, why didn't Yami ask him if he knew anything? So it's one of those little uh, nagging things that people could ask at any time, and I'm just gonna say I don't know either. I mean, he's completely sick and a wreck, and he needs their energy just to pretty much survive, or at least to fill his own book and stuff like that. So, or fill his own magic supply. So I don't think there was much he can do. Above all that, once he puts on his Black Bull outfit and actually goes in this week, I was pretty hyped. I was like, okay, I see you. You were hiding it somewhere in the closet. It was just chilling, gathering dust. But I feel it. I feel it. You're about to go in. So that was always awesome to see for me to um, The characters who always feel like they're bringing other people down, or they're in the way because they aren't capable of doing stuff. Those are the types of characters that deserve these types of moments. They deserve some type of relief, I think, of getting to do something and not feeling useless. I think that's just a good arc for those types of characters in general. Sure, it may be cliche now because it's done a couple times, but it always seems to play out well for me anyway. And I, I apologize if they're doing it for people like me because it's cliche to you, but that's just how I grew up on these shows. Like, all the characters in Jump Force practically have those cliches in it, you know? So that's a little thing to look into. Um, but overall, this is episode 90 of Black Clover. Let's go. All the people still here watching Black Clover, waiting for Black Clover greatness. I applaud all of you because at this point in time, everybody is either talking trash about it, comparing it to My Hero, and guess what? All of us Black Clover loyalists, and even the more loyalists who read the manga and come back to watch the anime acting like they don't know what's gonna happen. All of these people that are, support Black Clover, the first thing we're gonna hear, the first thing, I swear on somebody's mama in Black Clover, we're gonna hear, oh my god, My Hero's back and it already defeated Black Clover with one episode. I swear that they're going to compare Black Clover so hard to My Hero. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they have to say now. Like, we have 90 episodes just sitting in our pocket. They got what, like, they're almost at 60, right? Like, they're getting close to 60, like, or almost 70. So yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride. So all the Black Clover people, put on your coats. It's gonna get real chilly and real toxic soon, so you might want to get some hazmat suits on as well. No, I'm just joking. I will be talking about My Hero, so I was just expecting anybody to see my Black Clover video to be like, well, how do you feel about this comparison? And now you guys know. I don't compare them. I don't. There's no point in comparing them anymore because, guess what? They're both great. So I guess if one's greater than the other, that's just how it plays out, right? Whatever, what else? Alright, everybody. Have an awesome day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I'm your boy, the Anime G, and I definitely can't wait to see more Black Clover and hear what you guys had to say about this crazy mansion of a black bull taking out a giant gel monster like a freaking Power Ranger fight we had. And still it wasn't enough, so they had to summon the force of friendship. So with all that being said, peace.